I just had the weirdest dream, kind of like about the afterlife. I was getting chased by cops and I was trying to avoid what seemed like an unjust prosecution of me. And it was over something silly like getting mushrooms at a semi-legal store, but they didn't like it. And they had a case on me in the store, and they were pursuing it in a way that I felt was morally reprehensible. So I went out of my way to avoid it in every way possible and deny and defy and oppose them and try to thwart them, even if it was self-effacing, or not self-effacing, spiteful and hurt me. But, they were professionals and there were more of them than me, and one of them was especially cunning and ruthless and petty. So after all this running and plotting and scheming, conniving, I was getting away from him a lot. But eventually, it reminds me of Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks in Catch Me If You Can. He was gonna get me, much to the chagrin of me and everyone I knew and loved. I think I ended up throwing myself off of a high place, like a structure. So it's like, oh, you'll never get me. Somehow that transitioned into I was in heaven, but a lower place than I wanted to be, and I couldn't change that. And he was either above me or was still coming after me. And so I was really, really furious. And I was looking to escape and usurp him, still trying to screw him over. And I was also, of course, angry because, I died because of his petulance. So I somehow, swapped out and forsook my place and fell down to the bottom of the pit of hell. Somewhat on purpose, or I was tricked into trading out my position to escape him, for then to get revenge later. And I went down there, and Markiplier was there for some reason. It was like Mark had gone there and done the same thing first, and it was like echoes of his consciousness. And I was feeling him feeding the same thing of me back to myself. And it was definitely Satan at the very bottom. Poisoned versions of you over and over until you forget that you're no longer who you are, and it corrupts you entirely. It started to cause a feedback loop where he used me in my place in heaven to fill me up with him slowly, exponentially, until I felt overwhelming power and hate, like being amalgamated into an eldritch entity. And the darkness and power became all consuming.